Yeah. Carbondale. H- SBCU. I don't know where that's at. They been did that. Who? Who?
Safe. In Georgia, they don't open movie theaters, and they don't open tattoo parlors, they don't open haircuts, and no shade, I didn't get my haircut since they let out the streets because the streets is out. When I got my hair.
Ma, is it just the Zeta thing showing up there?
Yep.
Why the rest of them ain't showing?
Why is Zeta on there? Oh, it's like the Now Mother's Day showing.
Oh, okay, I want to make sure because mine's stuck on Zeta. I'm like, why mine stuck on?
I can hear you.
Hey.
Hey, everybody.
Hi. Good evening, everybody. Good evening.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey.
Hey.
I like I haven't seen you ladies in so long. Oh my goodness. Since like last week I saw you. Oh my goodness. Hi, Shani.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, Shani.
Hi,
I
Shani.
need to get my name changed on here. I thought I changed it. Sorry.
Girl, that's okay. Listen, ladies, if you are on live with us, share the video, start a watch party, get your giggles and your girls, and come on in to join us. We are looking forward to an awesome time tonight, as always. So come on in. We'll give you a few more minutes before we get into our girl chat for this evening. So come on in. Come on in. Come on in, come on in.
Come on in.
Oh. So before they come on in, everybody had a great day today?
Yeah, what's up? It's beautiful outside.
It is.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Everybody said that so sadly. It is.
It is. It is. Tomorrow
Because you
is
just kind
supposed
of
to be
wave
better.
to outside like that, like, hi.
I had to take a drive, and I was laying back. I said, well, let's lay our seats back in the car and look up and just imagine that we're on the beach, you know? So
Nice.
we were on the beach today, you know?
All right.
Yeah, it was awesome. But it was still a little cool, but it was good. Sometimes you just gotta step out the house and just get out of here. You
Yes.
know, that's what I had to do. I just have to get out for a minute.
Yes, you do.
And I'm a homebody, but this has been a little bit different. But hey, we gonna be all right.
Yes,
All
we
is
are.
well, all is well,
Yes,
and it's
it
gonna
is.
be well.
Yes.
It's gonna be well. So let us know, ladies, if you are watching, give us some hearts, give us some love, and let us know that you are here, that you started your watch party, that you shared this Facebook Live Friday. I look forward to our Facebook Live Fridays. It's just
do I.
it's
Me
just
too.
something to giggle and have fun, even though it's virtual. We make it do what it do. So, well, you know what? Let's get started. All right, ladies. It's been a lot of days, a lot of weeks since we've been
452.
quarantined in this house. How many? 452. Girl, I feel like it.
You really counting?
I know you feel like you want to
Feels
get count.
Feel like it's been 452.
Well,
3, 4, 552. Come on. But listen. We've had our first week. We started out with a debate about to wear a bra or not to wear a bra. And so we've had certain people saying, yeah, muscle memory and all of this or whatever. But tonight I want to just chat for just a few minutes about leggings versus jeans. And I think are leggings considered pants?
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
They are.
So what are y'all thoughts about leggings versus jeans and pants and all of this stuff?
First off, who putting on jeans? That's hot.
Hold on. Can you see my leg?
Listen,
I
I
got
got
on
on today too.
too.
Oh no, I have on leggings.
Nice.
Me too.
Leggings.
I have on jeans too.
Me nice.
See, this is
I got on a good pair of leggings.
me too.
Right. You
See,
have to wear good leggings now. You can't wear the
Right.
little cheapy ones that you can see all your
See, girl.
business through in the back.
No, look.
But you know
I
what's the
wear good
best?
leggings.
Workout pants are the best though.
Yes.
Right,
They all
exactly.
will.
The workout pants.
Yes.
They hold
Oh my
everything.
God.
But see,
Now,
the problem is if you wear those workout pants this whole quarantine, and when it's time to outside open back up, you can't fit them jeans though. That's the problem.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. See,
You gotta do a check
muscle
every now and
memory.
again.
Muscle memory is not just for your breasts. Muscle memory is for everything
Come
under
on.
that as well.
Come
So you
on.
gotta, close up them jeans, make sure they can fit. Otherwise, you're gonna be spending your $1,200 that you got on a
Right.
new wardrobe.
Mm.
And you need
Not
to be
doing.
saving that. You need to be saving that. But yeah, I wear both. So today we went out, you had a drive, so I wore my jeans. But when I'm in the house, of course, and sometimes maybe we can add to this conversation, to wear pajamas all day or not. I have been in pajamas at some point, like all day. I'm like, wow, and some people say, well, change your day pajamas and then, hey, it's like 9 o'clock, change to your night pajamas. My washing has increased. I'm like, we're quarantined. Why
Yeah.
should my loads be more?
Got special stuff that you want to wear. Like you want to wear those special pajama pants. No, you like those. Yeah,
Right.
T-shirt.
And you can't keep wearing it. You got to wash it. So I guess that's why, I was looking at my piles of laundry. I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't have this much laundry when we were going out each day. I just didn't understand. So I don't know. But
I
it's
totally
crazy.
agree with you. Totally agree with you. I
It's-
feel like I change. I go to work with my jeans on. I come home, take all of that stuff off,
Mhm.
take a shower, put on some leggings or some pajama pants, and then take all that off, put my pajamas on to
Oh,
actually
you
get
doing too much.
it.
That's a lot.
That's 3 items of clothing every day. Yeah. I love
And
it.
that's something that you normally wouldn't have done.
Yep.
So this time has taken our laundry bill up, ladies. What we gonna do about it? What we gonna do about it?
And don't add don't add in your kids' laundry because
Oh yeah.
it's
Yeah.
over. I'm like, where you going? Why do we have so much laundry? I don't get it.
It's like this, it just sneaks up on you. It's like, really? Okay, I gotta go to the grocery store and make sure I buy more detergent than I normally would buy. You know, you got this set where you buy, you know, this bottle of Tide gonna last you so many washes or whatever, but that Tide is just going. I'm like, Lord, you gotta stop these clothes. But yeah,
That budget.
that budget, yeah. I mean, that's what we talked about. Well, the first week we talked about the boobs and we talked about maintaining our health and with Kay and Yanni, which I believe we had an awesome time. And it was like 2 weeks ago. It seems like it was longer, but it was just like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And then last week we did cooking with Zeta. And before we started cooking, we talked about purpose and not giving up. It was a whole thing. So if you have not watched the last 2 weeks, if you're on here today and this is your first week, make sure you go back to our Winning Women Facebook page. You can go back to Lifeline Church Main Campus Facebook page and listen and share, because we dropped some nuggets on both of those weeks. It was, you know, amazing. And so tonight we will be doing another amazing set with our very own team member, Sharetta. She's going to talk about organizing our closets. And then we have Shani on here, the DIY queen. She's going to help us with our DIY. So Sharetta, how about you start with, you know, organizing, you know, our closets. And as always, I have my notebook.
But before we do that, can we take some selfies? We need to take some selfies.
Oh yeah, see, I'm just trying to jump right in. Go on, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do.
So you know we do. We take selfies. So take your selfie and then you post it with the hashtag LC Winning Women. All right, get it in. You know, I got my little quarantine afro going on here, so let me go on and.
It's cute.
You like I'm like, I was gonna cut my own hair, then I got scared.
Don't.
Wait, Sharetta, what'd you say the hashtag was?
LC Winning Women.
LC Winning Women. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You can also use WW Girl Talk.
There you go.
Girl chat. Girl chat. I'm sorry. Girl chat.
All right. WW Girl Chat.
And don't forget to post it so we'll know that you were here with us tonight. All right. Now,
Listen, y'all. I am normally in another place in the house, but tonight I decided to go to another room. You know, you got to kind of shake it up. And so Pastor Reggie is in the same room with me, and he keeps, so if I look over this way, just know that he's talking and giving suggestions and all that stuff. So maybe I need to go to another room so we can have just a little bit more privacy. He can't hear anything, but you know, you should do this, you should do that. I appreciate your suggestions, Honey Bun, but you know, I need to stay focused on what's going on, you know. But yeah, I just thought I'd throw that out there. You know?
Listen, you know they be doing stuff. If I have a toddler run through here, you already know.
Listen, you already know.
Like you did. Hey, you sit down.
Right.
So let's jump into this organizing the closet, right? Since we've been on quarantine, you know, I'm sure everybody has cleaned, done everything, or pulled everything out, cleaned out refrigerators, cleaned out under cabinets, all those things, because you know, it's just no past Monday. Oh no, okay, well maybe it's just me. Just me. Maybe because I thought we was only gonna be in quarantine for like a week or two. So I was like,
see, I saved mine.
Now we in the week 45, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing I need you to do to organize your closet is to make up your bed.
Oh, I do that.
No, make your bed up. Make your bed up. Make it nice and pretty. Then open up your closet and take.
Before you go there.
Yeah.
Why are we making up our bed and we quarantine all day and we just gonna get out of it and then get back in it?
No, I'ma still need you to make your bed up.
I do make it up most of the days. I do.
Yeah. But for this particular, I need you to make your bed up.
Okay.
Make your bed up, make it nice and pretty. Then open your closet and take everything that's in your closet out of your closet and put it on your bed. everything. Everything off the top, everything off the bottom. Y'all got those little baskets in the corner in your closet, all of that stuff. You got 2 of them, all them baskets, all those boxes of shoes, everything. Pull everything out of your closet and put it on your bed. And the reason why I'm telling you to put that on your bed, because that's going to motivate you, because you're going to want to go to sleep. You're going to go to sleep. So you cannot go to sleep if you got all this stuff on your bed. And my suggestion would be is to do it earlier in the day, so you won't feel like this is a couple of days project, right? It can be done in one day, I promise you. So once you get everything out your closet, out on your bed, then I need you to get 3 bins. No, get 4 bins. 4 bins. And so you get a bin like this. They sell these you can get something bigger than this, and they need to be clear though. You need to make sure that they're clear. This one right here is a 56 quart. They have some that are way bigger than this, but this might be a good one to start. But you can do some that are bigger than this too. But it needs to be clear because you need to see what's in here. And in your 4 bins, you need a bin. Number 1 bin is to donate. Your number 2 bin is to keep it. Your number 3 bin is to sell it. And your number 4 bin is to repair it. So those are your 4 bins. Donate, keep, sell, or repair. And your donation bin. So now when you get your stuff, you start going through, I want you to start looking at your stuff. Now, when you start taking that stuff off the hangers and whatnot, I need you to figure out each piece. Like, do I love this? When was the last time I worn it? Can I fit it? Or is it just something that's just hanging out in my closet? And then that's how you figure out where it goes.
Okay.
I think that's the hardest part.
That is the hardest.
Sorry.
So you got to be ready to try on clothes.
Yep.
Because I think you get stuck. For me, I get stuck in, whether I love it or like it. And then the fitted part is like, well, I'm going to lose some weight. So I'm going to keep this so I can keep it, for the next season. Because sometimes, you gain weight, you lose weight, different people, different seasons, you up or you down or whatever, even after this quarantine. See, some people were smart and I think they might have called them hoarders, but they kept everything. So now the stuff from back in 1974 that they got is coming back. So how do we, maybe I got a little bit of hoarder in me. So how do I reconcile that to this part?
So that's where you really start to make a decision. Can I fit this? Number 1, can I fit it? When was the last time I had it on?
I couldn't fit it the last time though. But I'm gonna get it in. I'm gonna get in it though.
Let's be realistic. Like we done bought that. We all got this red dress in our closet, right? We swear for crackers and cheese that we gonna wear this dress. I'm going somewhere. You gonna take me out, baby. I'm gonna be shocked. You can't be more red dress than a man on the moon. You had that dress for 5 years and you keep moving it in the closet. Girl, get that dress away. Give it away. It still got the tags on it and everything. Wait. And then that same dress, you done put that dress on. He getting ready to take you somewhere, and you like, girl, on. You take her right back off and hang her back up. No, she needs to go. She needs to go. So you only keep the stuff that you love, and you got to be prepared to try on clothes. And I said, when you try on clothes during this piece, make sure you have on your good bra and your good under stuff. Because sometimes you will be trying on stuff and you like, this don't fit right, this don't fit right. That's because you ain't got on, you can't have on or doing like we doing, walking around with no bra on, trying
to close up that dress.
Or a tank top.
You gotta keep it closed.
Or your sports bra, it ain't gonna look right. So then you make a decision from there. So it goes, am I donating this? Am I gonna keep it? Am I gonna sell it? Or does it need to be repaired? So when you get through all of your donation pieces, you can find some places for it to go. It can go to a shelter. You know, it's shelters everywhere. It could go to the Salvation Army. It can go to Goodwill. I found this other thing. It's called ThreadUp. You go on threadup.com. They send you a whole kit. So all you got to do is put the stuff. They'll send you a box. It has the label and everything in it. And then they'll send you something. They'll donate to your favorite charity. So let's say, you know, your favorite charity is like New Moms or something like that. They'll give a percentage of all the clothes that you've given to them to that charity for you. So I think that's pretty cool because you know that it's going somewhere good. They sell the stuff, but I mean, it's out of your hands and, you know, it's out of your hands. You just got to take the box to the post office. So that's not bad. Or you can, another thing, swap party with your girls. So you could call your girls and be like, hey, I got a bunch of stuff. Girl, you clean your closet out. You bring your stuff, good stuff now. Don't be bringing your rags. Girl.
Right.
Don't be bringing your rags. And then, you know, you can have a swap party like that. And right now you can do it as a virtual party. You know what I'm saying? Arrange one of these Zoom calls and be like, girl, hey, I got this. I got this. I got this. Who want it? And it's this size, whatever. You can do it like that. Yes, ma'am.
Ladies on live, I want you to make sure that you're, you know, posting, you're saying, hey, I'm in here, I'm getting this. But I just had a thought from what you said. Can we do a swap party as one of our events? Maybe like the first 20 ladies that register or something. You know, I know this is a team thing, but this is something I'm maybe throwing it out here to the ladies that are on Facebook. Like, would you like to have a swap party? Swapping your good thing, your good clothes, not your rags. Throw the rags away. Would you like to have a swap party? And we can, I think that'd be a good thing. I just want to. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, that'd be a good way, you know, kind of swap some stuff. Because again, that red dress, Ebony got that red dress, and I've been eyeing that red dress for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I know she ain't gonna wear it no more. Girl, go and get it, pack it up, let me get it. You know what I'm saying?
And it's gonna look bomb on her. She can fit it in everything.
Yeah. So just kind of think about that too. That's just good ways to get, you know, to feel like it's your stuff is going to a home. Because I know we all kind of hate to throw away clothes and stuff, especially good clothes, or we hate to give it away and knowing that it's not being loved or taken care of, you know, right?
Yeah.
Then you go through your keep. You got your donation, that's all set. You get your keep bin. So you start to go through that, take all the hangers off. One of the things that I found is that I don't like mix match hangers. They drive me nuts, right? Mm-hmm. They drive me nuts. It feels like the closet is really unorganized and everything. So what you do is you get you some hangers. Now you can go to Target. I love these little velvet ones. I don't like them.
Yeah, they're my favorite. Oh yeah,
mine too.
At Target, these were $100 for $35. $100. On Amazon, they're like $100 for like $39.95. But you know you ain't getting that till like July 52. It's not Prime no more. But they come in gray, or this is like an ivory, and they come in black. But they're like no slip hangers and stuff like that. And if you really want to get fancy, they got the ones with the little hook on the front of it. So if you got like a suit, you can put your jacket on there and hook your pants on there, hook your other piece. I ain't fancy like that. Yeah, I ain't fancy like that. I'm just, you know, I got the basic little hangers. Yes, ma'am.
Before we go off, Tamika said she's getting in her red dress.
Oh, she getting her red. Well, keep her red dress.
And then Shanae said, I don't think I can swap with anyone. I think she could swap with some of the teens.
Yeah. Shoes. You could swap jewelry.
Swap shoes.
You could swap shoes. You could swap jewelry.
Yeah.
Listen, you got to think about it. You got all this stuff is in your closet, right?
And Yanni says, check your local Ross, TJ Maxx, and Marshall for the low on velvet hangers.
See,
and the dollar store too.
Dollar store too.
Good Dollar Tree. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and they essential. They still open.
See, so once you get everything on your hangers that you're going to keep, and hangers too make things smaller. Like it make, you know, those plastic hangers, everything be all bulky. This makes things can move in a little bit tighter and stuff like that. And then this is what I do, because you know, my crazy has a first name. I start to do shirts first, then skirts, then pants, then dresses. But when I'm doing that, they need to be like sleeveless shirt dresses first, then, you know, like T-strap dresses first, then dresses with short sleeves, then dresses with long sleeves, and go on that all the way through. That way it's easier. It's easier to find. I hate to look for stuff. Like I hate to look for stuff. If I'm looking for a black, you tell me I gotta wear black. I ain't thinking about you in your face. I gotta wear black. I'm going in my closet. All the black dresses is right there. If I need to wear red, all the red dresses is right there. Or some in that family. Because I hate to look for stuff. And it saves time.
So when you say shirts, so you mean any type of top. So whether it's a sweater, or what about jackets? Would that be?
Jackets too. So they have their own section too.
Okay.
So like t-shirts and stuff like that, I wouldn't do. I'll fold those up or like roll them, like fold them like the sleeves back and then roll them up. That gives you more room in your drawers.
Okay.
And then you can just kind of lay them on top of each other. But shirts, yeah, I do short sleeves or no sleeves first, then go on all the way down. So then that way, when it's time to get dressed, you know, hey, I need my pink shirt and my black pants. All the pink shirts is right here. The black pants is right here. You ain't got to be looking for nothing. I'm all about saving time.
So, but this means now I got to, on laundry day, I got to have my stack and hang. Yes. And am I color coordinating the hangers with the clothes?
No, you're not. You're using just your basic hanger.
Okay.
And in your closet. So once you here's the thing, once you pull everything out of your closet, because that's what the problem is. The problem is everything is in your closet. All the colors is everywhere. Everything is everywhere. And I would have had y'all in my closet tonight, but you know, the men folks is upstairs doing what they do. So, but I'll probably do like a picture or something. Maybe I'll give a picture so you guys can see. But it's like, you know, if you know all of your pink shirts are right there or in the pink family, it just saves you time. And you don't have to look for nothing. Because there's nothing worse for me than when you're trying to get ready for something and you have in your mind, I want to wear my blue shirt and my brown pants. And you around here looking, where they at? You start tearing stuff up, and that's how your closet get all wrecked anyway. But if everything is already color coded, it's easy. You can look, hey, there go my shirt right there, there go my pants right there. You can pull it together. Now, when it's all clean, you put it back where it goes. Everything goes back where it goes.
Okay, question.
Yes, ma'am.
So with the shirts, you're putting the no sleeves, then the short sleeves, then the long sleeves.
Yes.
So, okay, say I have a no sleeve that's black, and then I have a white, I have different color no sleeves and different color short sleeves, different color long sleeves.
Yes.
Am I color coding based on the sleeve, or am I color coding based on the top?
I would color code based on the sleeve ones. Okay. So if it's like short sleeve, all of them are like tank shirts, they're gonna be together. Okay. All of them are long sleeves, they're gonna be together, but they're gonna go from light to dark. Okay. Sweaters, the same thing, light to dark. Jackets, the same way. Okay. So you'll kind of see it, you know, unless you just want to put like all your red stuff together, to me would still be confusing, because then I'd still be looking for like pieces, right? Mm-hmm. Whereas if I know all the shirts are here, all the pants are here, I won't be searching as hard. Okay. Right? So then you got all your stuff that you're gonna keep. You got your hangers, you got everything organized there. That's all put together. And the reason why you pull everything out, because you need a clean slate, right? You need everything to be cleared out so you can see, okay, and in your mind, visualize, how do I want this closet to look, right? I might not want to put anything stacked up here anymore. I might want to now use these clear bins like this. Some people do that, and they do shoes up there. They might put shoes up top, or they might do a container and put the shoes, stack them on the bottom. It just lets you know, you'll really find out how much space you have when you take everything out. Because a lot of times when we move into places or whatever, we're so quick to hang our clothes up And then we wreck our closets, and especially, you know, during the week, you know, we do it because we're going to work, we got places to go, we got time for all that. And then we halfway put stuff back. And if you like me, I used to have a chair in my closet, and you just kind of put stuff on the chair. I'm gonna hang that back up.
It's like a new show.
Around that chair that
Yeah. Oh, I got some more space to put something.
And then it also gives you an opportunity when you start to weed through that stuff, you will start to say, man, you know, I really don't, you know, I may need some more pieces. So you might realize, I had a whole lot of black. I'm like, dang, I really wear a lot of black. And you might say, now I need to add in some color pieces in shirts. Like I can keep these basic black bottoms, but I need to add me in like some red shirts or something like that, or add me in some color or something that way. And then now we get to the sale part. So we done cleaned everything out. We done got what we're gonna donate. We done got what we're gonna keep. And then we can talk about what we're gonna sell. We could sell some stuff, right? You might not want to swap some stuff with your girls, but you might, that red dress, you might have paid a good penny for that red dress. And you might not have worn it, or you might have worn it. But they have these websites like Poshmark. It's free. All you have to do, they take a little percentage of whatever you sell it for. So all you have to do is get you an account, download the app, get you an account, and say, hey, I got this red dress. It's by a DKNY dress, somebody random, you know. The dress is $75. That's how much I paid for it. I'm willing to take no less than $50 for it. And then people can just kind of go on there and decide if they want to buy it or not. You'll give a description of the dress, the size, and all of that stuff. And it's your own little store. And once somebody purchases the thing from you, they send you a little, you could print out like the thing to send it to them. Because all of their shipping and handling is included in the cost of your selling of the stuff. So you, like I said, you may have some good stuff. And don't even think about just clothes, like shoes, jewelry, stuff like that. Because, you know, we buy stuff. And it just be hanging out in our closet. Yeah. And we never get to it. Yeah. And especially now, the quarantine, you can't take nothing back. So y'all probably got some stuff y'all bought before the quarantine. And I'm stuck. That's from last winter that you were supposed to wear, like in the spring, that you ain't gonna get a chance to wear, and it might pop in next year. So go on and get rid of it, make you a little coin right now. And the last bin that you have is your repair bin. So again, you have stuff in your closet. I know I had stuff in there like dresses with zippers that needed to be fixed. And, you know, with a shoe with the tap off of it, like, man, I need to take this stuff, but you always forget about it. If you put that in a repair bin, put it in all that stuff in a bin, the dresses, the shoes, all of that jewelry. Oh, I need to get this earring fixed or something like that. And then put that in the bin, right on their repair. Now here's the deal with that bin. If you ain't did nothing with that bin in a month, you ain't took it to get fixed, you ain't done nothing with it, get rid of it. Just donate it. Just donate it. Because then what it becomes is another part of your closet just in the way.
That's true.
Yep. So then you just go get rid of it from there.
Shredder, so what if you have like things that are kind of like sentimental and it's kind of hard to let go? Like I have all these shirts from college. Like y'all know they used to give us all these t-shirts for no reason. But it's like I don't want to give them up. Like, what do you do?
How long you been out of college, Tiffany?
It's only been like 5 years, but you know.
Only 5 years?
So here's the deal. This is what you do. Because I had stuff like that too. I had a bunch of like stuff. And when I say I had stuff, I had stuff. Stuff.
My outfit for my 21st birthday. Can I keep
Oh my God. Stuff. For my birthday party at my 21st. Baby, I was shocked. No. No. So when it comes to t-shirts and stuff, like if you cannot wear it and you're not gonna wear it, put it on, take a picture in it, pack it up, get it out of there.
Take a picture.
Take a picture of yourself in it, or find a picture of yourself in it and let it go. Yes. Brand.
They also have a thing where you can get t-shirts made into a quilt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that way you can keep them because you're not going to really wear that shirt from 35 years ago.
But is that also causing more clutter?
Well, yeah, possibly, but it's a blanket, right?
Listen, you can start a DIY project with old t-shirts.
Do what you need to do. I'm just telling you how to move it out, how to get it out, how to get it out, how to get it out. Or I also saw where they do like the pillows and stuff as t-shirts and stuff like that. But again, like we had so many t-shirts, like we had like totes and totes of t-shirts. That's one of the reasons why I say have a clear tote. Make sure that it's clear. Because if you can see in it, you will least likely keep it. Because you'll be like, girl, what's that? I'm telling you, I opened up a tote and it was like a brown tote. I opened it up, I was like, what is this? It was shorts from like 15 years ago. Girl, you ain't, and I was like, man, I can't wear none of this. I found stuff from my first apartment, like this, why do I have this? Because I was gonna keep it. So I just think we need to just kind of get rid of stuff. Another thing too is like jewelry. Sometimes we have like, you can get those back of the hanging on the door, stuff like that. But again, how long is that stuff sitting up there? You know, I think we need to just kind of figure out what we wearing, what we not wearing. You know, I know we got our sparkle specialist on here, so she's like, don't be telling people.
Right.
And I know I buy lots of jewelry. I have like so much stuff. But you want to make sure again that that's seen, that that's not like in a jewelry box nowhere closed up. These little clear containers like this, those are good. They easy, they stackable. You can put those in the closet. Make sure that they're like in like maybe like the plastic bags or something like that. Or even just in this right here, it'll stop it from turning. It'll stop it from turning.
You know,
keep it out of the air.
We moved here about 5 years ago. And when we moved from our first house, I had like a luggage thing and I put all of my jewelry in the luggage thing. And so 5 years later, it's still in the luggage thing. But I still have new jewelry that I put in my jewelry box. So I need to pull out that pink luggage. I can see it in my closet. It's under my clothes. I can see it right now. I need to pull that out and kind of maybe throw it away because a lot of it is tangled up. It's not in any bags or anything. Yeah.
Yeah. So this would be year 3 in our house. So the first, I think I started watching this documentary about tidying up. So I got sucked into the matrix. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pull everything out. Girl, I was like freaking out. Cause like when we moved here, we got in a spare bedroom, there's a closet there. It was totes stacked up. When I tell you it was stuff from our first house in there, it was, I told you the shorts from 15 years ago. Just like all the lingerie they bought me from my bridal shower. Like, why do you have this? Why do you have these cute furry heels? Like, girl.
I love it.
Your feet been grown and everything.
Ain't worn none of this stuff. It's just here. What you doing? So that's what I'm saying. When you pull it out and you start opening those tins, opening that luggage and finding that stuff, it'll really make you go, okay, let's weed through it, get rid of it, and figure out what we can do with it. You know, give it away, donate it, pack it up and send it somewhere else. Just get it out of your house. I'm trying to tell you, when your closet, you'll feel so much better going in your closet. And you can find everything, you know. Now that don't mean shop it back up, right? That don't.
Did she freeze?
She froze.
Everybody froze like, oh.
We just, no.
I got shocked. That don't mean shopping back up. But then it'll give you a chance to give you those clothes that you have. It'll give you, get them some love. Get them some love.
But see, I think for me, sometimes I tend, and I know some ladies on this call might tend to do this too. You go to the same things. Or if you look at it, it's like these are your favorite things and you find yourself wearing these jeans all the time. Or for me, my closet is semi-organized. You know, Pastor Reggie kind of helped me with that. maybe last year. It needs to be organized again, but I still say I don't have anything to wear with a closet full of stuff. So this project will help with that.
It will. Because you have stuff in your closet out with tags on it. Y'all know y'all do. Everybody looking. With tags on it, you bought this, and you was like, I'm gonna be shocked, and you keep moving. You keep moving it. Then you look at it, and you like, girl, I paid a good penny for this. I ain't giving that away.
That's what it said. Yeah.
So that's what you can use that for the swap with your girls, or you could donate it. You know what I'm saying? You just got to figure out where it has to go. But if you haven't had it on, just, I say part with it. And then also it gives you opportunity too. If you always wearing the same thing, if, like I remember New York and Company would have these sales, right? And you would buy the same shirt in all the colors.
Yes, because you love this shirt. You like the fit and everything. Yeah.
You got the same shirt in all these colors. So it's like, even that, just like looking at it, like, do I keep buying the same thing? Or you keep buying the same outfit? You done bought it from New York and Company, Target, Walmart. You done bought the same outfit, girl. It'll give you a chance to kind of figure out like what you had. Ebony, you had something.
I was gonna say a good idea someone said was to have like a seasonal swap party with your girls. So every season, you get ready. We're about to go into summer, so now we should be pulling now. Have a summer swap party with your girls in fall. So to keep it rotating, to keep it going. That's a really good idea.
Yeah. I think it is. That is cool. And it's just even with your girls, just knowing, hey, like I don't have a problem swapping with like Ebony or something like that, because I know she gonna take care of her stuff, her clothes. Now, girl, don't come over here with this dress and it's got like, the zipper broke and all of that, and then you go get my good red dress. No, friend, no. There's got to be a fair swap.
Yeah, definitely.
Somebody asked on the live, Andrea Powell, what do you do with things in your storage closet for different seasons or clothes you can't fit yet?
So again, you got to be realistic, right? Now, if you are transitioning into losing some weight and you finna get down and get in this size 7, I say keep it. But if you just doing the mess around, girl, for real, don't party.
Doing a mess around.
You doing the mess around. You not that gold dress that's hanging. This is my dress. I'm gonna wear this dress. And you in the last 2 years, go on and let it go.
So it's 2 years.
I honestly say a year. I say a year. Because I just feel like you're not gonna really be. It's still gonna be in your closet.
Listen, I feel personally attacked. I got my gold dress and I'm keeping my gold dress because I'm going to fit my gold dress.
Don't feel personally attacked. I had to part with some stuff.
We have the same one.
Don't feel personally attacked. I had this short set, baby. I swear I was going to get in it. I looked at the new shorts. I was like, all right, you're not gonna mess with my self-esteem. Let me put these shorts. You gotta be realistic, right? But again, that's why you have clear totes so you can see what's in there and really kind of decide, is this something that I want? Do I love this? Should I keep it? Or should I just give it away? Give it away, donate it, sell it, something.
Now, Yanni says keep mostly the classic outfits with some trendy fashion statements.
Yeah.
That's so that outfit from 1982 that's coming back into rotation now.
Oh, you don't know. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. But that's again like those classic black pants. You keep that, like that good white button up. You may want to keep that. You have like some good statement jewelry. You want to keep stuff like that. But just stuff that's like, like you have this flannel, the red and black flannel shirts, next year, they ain't gonna be popular. But this year, we was all rocking them.
I was Tupac in that red and black flannel.
Well,
What is it?
It's not gonna be popping next year.
Oh.
There you go.
I'm gonna get rid of everything, Sherrod, about a time.
You won't get rid of everything. Y'all acting like y'all got 4 pieces in y'all closet.
Listen, Linda,
But not bad.
I'm a lightweight hoarder. I'm going
Me
to,
too. Just a little. Just a little.
I'm going on. I'm on live to say I'm a lightweight hoarder. So
Me too. Me
I
too.
have a hard time like parting with stuff. Like Brandy was talking about that gold dress. I have this one dress that I'm working to get back in. So I pulled it out my closet. So it's hanging on the door. So whenever I open the door, I can see it and it reminds me to stay focused. Can I keep that? Can I keep that like that? Keep it
If it's one, don't have 6 of them.
Now I would say that for me, I have a helper in the house with me because I have that, I'm just a little bit hoarder. So Pastor Reggie grew up in a household where his mom, and she can attest on here, she's on here tonight, she throws away everything. So he has that throw away everything spirit. So when I get into the mood where I just got that hoard spirit, I just say, hey, you could go clean out my closet. You know, whatever's there, whatever's left is left. And then, hey, if I'm missing something, we're just gonna go back and buy it. But you know, if you're married ladies on here, especially during this quarantine, get you a partner that likes to throw away stuff, and that'll kind of help you, because that helped me tremendously.
I am not giving Dexter the license to throw away. I would have nothing if Dexter went into that closet.
But you can buy some other stuff though.
Here's the thing though, if you haven't seen it, right? If you have not seen it, are you really missing it? You ain't seen it in a long time. Like, if I go in your closet and take out a few pieces and get rid of it, you would be like, I had something, but it's not gonna phase you.
But when you see it, those feelings pop up. You was
No.
like, oh.
No.
Try to say get rid of the feelings.
You really got to. That's why I say try it on. If you try it on, I guarantee you'll change your mind. You're gonna get a hard attitude because you're gonna be like, this don't even fit right. Take that off. That's gone.
Listen, LD Vaughn on here saying, yes, throw it away. She will throw you away if you in the way.
Donate it or sell it. Sell it. Make you a little coin off of it.
Oh,
you
wow.
can make some money off of it.
That Poshmark is good. I heard that on another women's virtual thing that I was on, and that Poshmark is good. So
yeah, you could get some good. I bought a pair of shoes from them, like some really nice shoes for the low. Okay. Now I was like, okay. So, even just kind of thinking about that.
Okay, Ebony, your mom is on here saying hoarders with the blush.
Bust you out.
Oh my God, we're actually going through cleaning out stuff now. And I promise you, I have items from when I was little, like I have a bin with costumes from when I was a dancer, like my recital costume. Like I have some stuff that y'all go pray for me, y'all.
But that's why I said take pictures of it and stuff like that.
Hoarder be gone.
I got my hands up.
Just receive, daughter. Just receive. I said take pictures of it though. Take pictures of it, and then because what are you gonna do with it? What are you gonna do with it? Like, I know it sounds rough, but it's like, I was with you though, Ebony. I told you I had all types of stuff. And then my mom, last year, moved out of her house, our house that we grew up in.
Oh.
House, like 30 something years. And she had all type of stuff. Like,
I bet.
I was like, and she was like, you got a whole thing of shoes here. Baby, throw them out. I ain't seen them in I don't know how long. Throw them out.
Now, Valeria says Ebony is called a memory box. So she's giving you a memory box.
Yeah. Take pictures of it, put it in the memory. Let's go.
I don't think she said take pictures of it, because I think she said she was a slight hoarder too. So she was telling her, yeah, keep it. It's a memory box.
Well, one thing I did do, like with my costumes, as my daughters got older, like I would let them wear them for Halloween.
See?
But I mean, now they're not wearing none of this stuff.
And you ain't having no more girls, huh?
You listen here, the womb is shut down. So I need to go ahead and I'm gonna take your advice.
Donate them. Donate them.
I'm gonna take your advice. I'm gonna work it out this week. I'm being delivered. I'm throwing my hands up.
Look at that deliverance. Deliverance comes to your house today. Listen.
Yours too, Pastor London. You receive.
Hey, I need to be delivered now. I'm just, that jewelry, I need to get rid of that and then maybe go to the sparkle specialist and buy some more. I don't know. You gotta have jewelry.
There you
go.
But then if you wear the same pair of earrings all the time, do it count?
That's true, because I wear these all the time. I do.
That's true.
So yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, someone just said a really good suggestion about donating to women's shelters. I know a lot of times they're always looking for, like when they're teaching women how to get back into like the workforce and all that. So they always accept donations.
Absolutely.
That's good.
Yep.
And someone also said you can donate the costumes to daycare centers or the costumes to daycare centers too.
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay. Listen, you got something else for us, Sharetta? Because we didn't took up almost an hour talking about organizing the closet, and we ain't seen no closet. We ain't done nothing in no closet. We just been talking about a closet.
Hey, I gave y'all what I got.
But listen, ladies, if you're still on here with us, this is some powerful information.
It is.
This is information that will help you continue to win in every area of your life. Having a tidy closet helps us to win in our minds. Because when your mind is cluttered, your closet is cluttered. I know, I just go to the same stuff. So I do receive deliverance in that area. And ladies, if you are ready to experience your deliverance and your freedom, type in here, I will be delivered, or I receive my deliverance tonight. And I'm going forward to a tidy closet.
All right.
Because I think it's all spiritual too, though.
Yeah. And it saves you time. It's easier for you to get ready. You don't have to stand there, even though you still might look for stuff, kind of figure it out. But you won't be sitting there pulling everything out, looking, making a bigger mess, trying to find something. Because you can know, hey, it's right here. Let me grab it.
And so as we do each week, ladies, this is not just information we want you to take and say, oh, that was a good virtual, Facebook Live Friday. We want you to take the information that we're sharing and put it to use, just like with the word. We're not just hearers of the word, but we're doers of the word. So for this information, don't just hear this information, but do this information. And then when you do it, you'll see success in your closet. So do that, and then share with us some things that you've done. If you went on Poshmark, share with us how much you made, and then sold 10% back to the women ministry. Listen. But no, in all actuality, I'm just serious. But make sure you take this information, because we're having fun. We're trying to lighten up the mood and lighten up everything in light of everything that's going on. But this is some valuable information. Whether we were quarantined or not, we still need to keep our closets clean. Yes. So make sure that you're taking this information and you're doing it and you're seeing success. And show us some pictures. Maybe show us a before picture if you're brave enough, and then an after picture after you've you've done some of these things, and just let us know, hey, I did this, it's working, I appreciate this, just so we can know, hey, we're not doing this in vain. We never like to do things in vain. We always have a purpose. There's always a purpose to what we do. And there's a purpose to keeping your closet organized, keeping your closet clean. So Sharetta, if you all can give her some hearts, give her some love. You know, we've been on here almost an hour talking about cleaning up this closet, and it's good. And we still have more to go, okay? Yeah. So I know we mentioned cleaning up the closet and everything. So Shani, I don't know if we can do a DIY project, you know, to help us with this closet, or maybe that'll make it a little bit too much. But Shani, I want you to kind of introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about your business, and then go for what you know, girl.
Okay. Hey, y'all. So I'm Shani, DIY queen. I love DIYs. My husband and I started a business about a few years ago, about 5 years ago when we first got married. We built a sectional for our backyard. We built it because I'm super frugal. In college, my BFF, I know she's on here, Robin Brown, she used to call me Bargain Betty, even in college. Hey, Robin! I have plans, you hear me? So I want to, like, you know, that financial plans that we want to do. So we want our house to look nice, but we don't want to spend a lot of money because we have other goals, like paying off our mortgage in 7 years is like my huge thing. So I'm not spending all this money on my house, right? So we built this sectional because all the sectionals we saw were like $1,000, $1,500 for the backyard. And I ran across these plans on Google or whatever, and we built a backyard sectional for $350. And I didn't even know I could build. I knew I could like design stuff and make stuff, but we made it for $350. And we ended up, I was like, we should put this on YouTube just to show people like that they can do this too. Later, now it's 4 years later, and we have over almost 500,000 views for that. And I was like, oh, I guess this could be a business, right? You know, so people kept emailing me, asking me stuff like, well, how do you do this? How do you do that? And I just like started growing from there. We just bought a bunch of tools. And from there, we started doing custom furniture for people. I do a lot of repurposing of people's furniture that they already have. Like if it has sentimental value, I'll like repaint stuff for people. We did at the Winning Women's Table.
Yes, the purple table.
So that's kind of how it started. So I've been doing all things DIY for like the last 5 years. And I've just been getting better at it as I go. So I'm still learning, but I'm getting better at it as I go. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to reupholster a chair, like a really easy way to do it. Now it's not going to work for every single chair, but I'm going to show you guys just a basic technique. So what you guys are going to need is a staple gun. You can get it from Amazon. Scissors. You're going to need some fabric. I went ahead and got some faux leather fabric, and I'm going to show you guys. So I'm going to move you guys around a little bit. So what my chairs look like. And I'm a huge Goodwill girl. So I buy a lot of stuff from Goodwill and repurpose it. So this is the before of the chair. I don't know if you guys can see that. So this is how the chair came. I just sanded it with some light sandpaper. This is something we can do, ladies at home. Just get you a little sheet of sandpaper. And then what I did was, after I did that, I went ahead and stained it. So I stained it with just some black stain you get from Home Depot, from the hardware store. And then what I did was you flip the chair over, and you're gonna take the screws out, and that's how you're gonna get your piece here out. The cushion. So this cushion is hideous, right? This is awful. But I really like the bones of this chair, right? So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put you guys up here. Can you guys see?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, we can see.
We can see you.
So what I did was, to save time, I went ahead and cut my fabric. I'm gonna lay it down. Now you wanna cut a little bit more than what your chair is, because you wanna give it some give. You can always trim it off later, but you don't want to cut it too short, okay? So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna pull this really, really tight. Take our staple gun. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot it in there.
Some heavy duty stuff.
Yeah.
So you wanna go ahead and do your other side. So you wanna do both sides before you flip it over. And you wanna pull it as tight as you possibly can.
You can't be clumsy with that staple gun.
No, but you can get, this is like my heavy duty one, but I have another one you can get that's not as heavy duty. This one is serious, okay?
Yeah.
I need my thumbs.
Yeah.
Right.
You go, Shani.
Okay, So then now what we're gonna do, we're almost gonna fold it like a present. So now we're gonna fold this part, right? And we're gonna pull it over. Again, you're pulling it tight. And then you can come in your corners and just get that part.
Watch that finger, girl. It looks.
She got me over here nervous. I'm
Yeah,
on
look close.
Y'all scary. Y'all scary.
Yeah, she
Scary,
professional.
So we're gonna do the same thing over here. And then we can cut off all of this excess fabric too once we get done.
It's interesting.
So
It looks so easy.
It is. It's so easy, and I think people get intimidated.
Yeah.
But it's really, really easy.
Oh my gosh.
We're done. So we're gonna.
Oh, that's pretty.
It is.
So this is just a.
That's ready for the summertime.
Yeah. You could change up your chairs each summer.
Oh my gosh.
So this is I don't know. Well, yeah, finished product.
Look at that. That looked like two. Look at that.
That was like what? Like 5 minutes? That's good.
5 minutes. Yeah. And then I wanted to show. So if you have, like Tiffany was talking about her old shirts from college. Now what I did was with the rug that we had that I bought like years ago, and I never knew what to do with it. I turned it into some wall art.
Oh, that's so creative.
So you can do the same for your college t-shirts and maybe just like make a collage, put them on a picture frame.
Yeah.
And then what you're doing is stapling them on here.
See, then I don't have to lose the memories.
You don't have to lose your memories.
I love that.
Beautiful.
Thank you. So yeah, that's just a simple, it's easy. You don't need a lot of tools. Don't get intimidated because, you know, a lot of people think DIY is so hard and it's really not. And it saves you a lot of money.
So, you know, I'm not one that has shown a lot of creativity in areas like that. You know, I know we all have creativity because the creator created us with our gifts or whatever. So is that a project that I can start with to get the juices flowing? Or is there something like smaller that can I can build up to get the juices flowing, and then I was like, hey, this is my jam, this is my thing. You know.
So I have another DIY for you guys. So we have what I do a lot is like I said, I like to go to the Goodwill and I like to repurpose things just because it's like a bunch of gems in the Goodwill. Like the stuff Sharetta's giving away, you can go buy it for your house, right? Because you can go buy this furniture. So what you could do is if there's a piece of furniture in your house that you've been saying, man, I really like this piece, but I don't like the color, I don't like this. What you can do is you can just paint it, right? So I have I'm gonna pull it around here, a side table that I went ahead and primed already. So this is a side table. And I don't really like the gray color. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to show you guys how to paint it. What you always wanna do is you always wanna prime it first. And what I mean by priming it is you buy, it's called primer. You just wipe it on. It's basically gonna help your glue, your paint stick to your surface, okay? And then what I wanna do is I have some paint. You could just paint this, you know, whatever color you want, but of course I wanna make it a little bit more three-dimensional. So I'm gonna use some painter's tape here. And I'm gonna kind of come up with like a design that I might wanna use.
So Shani, if you have to sand like the surface, do you do that and then you do the primer?
So sometimes you don't have to. A lot of times if you use chalk paint, you don't ever have to sand anything. I like chalk paint a lot and they've been coming out with a lot more colors. Before I didn't really use it as much because they only had like 3 colors, but now they have almost every color. So if you don't want to sand, you don't want to do anything, you can just use chalk paint and you don't have to prime, you don't have to do anything else.
Okay.
And you can get that from Amazon.
Chalk paint. Okay.
Chalk paint. So I'm just coming up with like a little design.
Joker.
But again, if you don't want to, or if you don't feel comfortable with the design piece, like the tape, you don't have to do this. You can just roll on your paint as normal. But I just wanted to take it to another level.
My God, this is so creative.
Mm-hmm.
How much was the side table, Shawnee?
Oh, this side table was, I believe it was like $10.
Get out of here.
And then the chairs were $5 each.
Wow.
Wow.
Huh.
Here we are spending all this money for some we half like, well, we need something new, and we can just get something. Wow.
And your house should be somewhere that you love. It shouldn't be at any budget, right? So it should be somewhere every time you come here, you should feel happy and excited about your house.
Absolutely.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just use 3 colors right now, just for the sake of time. But usually I would use like a bunch of different colors because my color scheme for my house, I don't know if you guys can see behind me, is I did this picture the same way here. So I want to kind of replicate that for this table. And that's basically just tape and paint. And you can do that too for your own wall art. You don't have to spend a lot of money on wall art. So I'm just dipping, I got some Behr paint.
Is that the chalk paint too?
No, this is not chalk paint. This is regular paint.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and then it doesn't matter if I kind of get it on my lines because the tape is there. So
You know what we talked about last week when we were on with Zeta, we talked about purpose. And then we were on with Kay and Yanni. Kay talked about going back to our happy place, you know, when we were younger. And so this here, this tape and this reminds me of that, because I know I used to take maybe like a regular sheet of paper and make a cross and then make another cross and then I'll color in the lines. So this here reminds me of that. Oh my goodness.
yeah, so it's as simple as that. You can do any of this stuff to your furniture. Your house needs to be as creative as you want it to be. Like I like to have a wow factor, and I don't like for my house to look like everybody else's house. A lot of people buy from the same furniture
Same
store.
place.
Yeah. So, you know, I mean, no offense to anybody that loves Z Gallery, but I've been to a million Z Gallery houses that look exactly the same. You know, so I like for it looks just a little bit different. Even though I like Z Gallery, they got some good stuff, but a lot of people buy the same stuff.
Yeah.
We need DIY for clothes too then, because some of us shop at the same clothes places, and when we come back to church, we be twinning. But this is cool.
So yes, and then like I would add like a different color, you know, other places. And it's just whatever your mind is telling you to do, whatever your creative juices, just let them flow. And you just make what you want. Yeah.
And then you just let it dry and pull the tape
And
off.
I let it dry. And then once it dries, you want to pull your tape off. And then you'll have some white lines because that's what the tape is. And then what I like to do is I like to use like a little bit of like a glitter pen. And I like to go in and I just kind of fill in. Yeah, just make it a little bit fancy. And you can get that from Amazon.
So with that first, if you could pull back down to the thing. So with that first piece you did, you mentioned it doesn't matter if you go over the lines, because my brain, the way it's made, I have to color in the lines. So I know like that piece that's in the middle of that, if you color it a different color, that should kind of help.
Yeah. So I don't really mind if I get it over the line, because whatever I'm coming in with next, I can just kind of color over that.
Okay.
And then it comes in later. You can just take a little bitty paintbrush and kind of come in with a little bit of white paint and just correct anything that you messed up.
Yeah, or it can be a blemish. Hey,
or it could be a blemish. It can be whatever you want it to be. Yeah.
Hey, I meant to do this.
Right. Yeah.
Wow, that is awesome.
So Shawnee, if someone is just starting, like what would you say are like the basic tools that somebody should have to kind of get started?
I would say paint brushes. I would get a drill. I would get a staple gun. I would get some type of hammer, nails. I would also get, are we talking about like building something or just like in general? But I would definitely have a drill. Every woman needs a drill.
Okay.
See, I've never heard that before. All the men have their toolboxes and all that. So women need drills. They need
Yes,
tools.
women need drills because most of the time we don't want to wait on our husbands to do stuff. So I became a lot creative because waiting on my husband is gonna take a little while.
Wow.
And I like stuff done right away. So.
Did he hear you say that?
He did. He just walked past.
Okay. now, I know you're glad he didn't walk behind you when there's a whole bunch of space in front of you. You know, I had somebody just walk behind me when there's a whole area in front of me. His mama said he was down somewhere. But yeah, so.
Wow, that's so cool.
Shani, what would you say? Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, Serena. I'm sorry.
What would you say has been your favorite DIY project so far?
My favorite DIY project, I would have to say our sectional because it has so many sentimental. It was like where we started. And we had to repair it a couple of times because it got dropped when we moved from our last house to this house. So, and then my husband was like, we should just throw it away. We can just do another one. I was like, no, I feel like we're going to have this forever. Let's just fix it. We, just had to re-screw it. Yeah. No, but I can't get rid of it. That is, yeah. That's my favorite DIY.
Wow.
And that mudroom was gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes. So that and then a lot of I don't know if you guys want me to, but I'll put a link to all of my YouTube videos so you guys can, if you wanna. And I have YouTube videos on everything: how to build stuff, how to paint stuff, how to upholster stuff on my YouTube.
So one of my favorite projects of yours, Shani, that you put on your YouTube channel was when you painted your bathroom. I think your bathroom. And initially, I thought it was wallpaper. Like I see your wall behind you. I guess you must have done the same thing, like hand painted. Though.
No, I didn't hand paint this one. This is wallpaper, but I did take this idea because I saw the wallpaper that I wanted for my bathroom. It was like $100 a roll, and I was like, I can't. I'm not doing that. So I was like, let me just figure out trial and error. It's just paint. So if I don't like it, I can just paint it for that. Right. And it came out beautiful. And everybody thinks it's wallpaper.
Yes. It looks so cute.
Thank you.
So can anybody do this?
Yes, anybody can do this. All you need is some YouTube videos, some good music, and you okay. You can do it. Just a couple of tutorials. But like I said, every woman, to start off, I would have a drill, I would have a hammer, I would have some screws, some paint, some paint brushes. You definitely want to get in a variety of different paint brushes, some scissors, and you can, and a staple gun is what I would say start off with.
So I know Mother's Day is coming up. Is that a good gift to get a mother for Mother's Day?
I would say so. If you want to start doing stuff, I would say so. And you don't have to get an expensive drill. We started off with a very cheap drill at first. And then, of course, I've upgraded over the years because now I know how to use it better and things like that. And now I'm even at the point where I'm using a table saw because that was very intimidating to me. Because I'm like, oh my God, it's scary. I use a circular saw. I use all of the tools. Everything my husband uses, I use. And I probably use it more than he does.
Oh, wow.
It's, like I said, you get tired of waiting sometimes.
Wow.
So if I want a picture hung, I can hang the picture. If I want some curtains hung, I can hang my curtains. I can do all of that.
And this started, you said, when you were in college, because you
when I was in college. Yes, because I wanted my apartment to look really, really nice. And it did. But a lot of my stuff, and a lot of my friends other than Robin, and I think a couple other friends didn't really know I was getting stuff from the Goodwill because I wanted my apartment to look really nice. But I didn't have a lot of money in college. So that's where that happened. And it was like, I feel like the more you limit yourself financially, the more creative you are. That's where it's come from me.
Wow. So what are some good places that you suggest to get some deals from to start these projects?
So I would say Habitat for Humanity is a huge one that I love. It's some out west, and I used to go to the one in the south suburbs in Chicago Heights, but it's one, I believe, on the west side. Goodwill is a huge one. I get a lot of stuff from Goodwill. Salvation Army, they're a little bit more pricier, but you can still get really good pieces. Hotel furniture stores are really good. And where else do I get stuff from? Any type of thrift store.
Yeah, I think so.
And you just get a piece, like get something that's cheap, practice with it. See if you know, are even good at it. If you feel like you're good at it, just to kind of get your confidence up. And then from there, just get pieces that you really like that will look nice in your house.
Gotcha.
You know, somebody says, I don't like sand, wet, squishy stuff like things. So this DIY is not for her then, huh?
Maybe not. And it's not for everybody.
Right,
but,
right.
you know, I feel like you should at least try it. For me, it's a stress reliever. I like to do it. So.
Wow.
Quick question. So I have my dining room table that I actually want to sand down and do a new color because we've wasted white out, paint, maybe some glue on it. And it's time to, I always keep like a tablecloth on top of it. And so I started sanding it with, I bought like a little sander off Amazon, but it's not getting it off. Like, I feel like do I need to get a different paper, like a tougher paper, or is there a suggestion maybe that I can get that first coat off the diner? And it's a dark wood color.
Okay, so you probably need a different sandpaper. So the higher the sandpaper, the finer it is. The lower the number, the rougher it's gonna take off. So I usually start off with 150. Okay. 220 is just like to buff it, to make it just kind of super smooth. I start off with 150 to see what that does. Then I go down to 100, and then 80 usually takes everything off. It's gonna take off all that varnish and everything. Okay. And then you want to use your 220 just to kind of smooth everything out once everything's done. And then you can restain your table.
Gotcha. So 80 and 220. Okay.
So start off with 150, and then you can buy them where they come in multiple packs. Yeah.
Okay.
And so you can get a 80 in a pack of 150. You can get all of them in one.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
So we see somebody's doing a DIY project here, huh?
This is the best time to do it. I feel like we're gonna have a whole new house when this quarantine is over. I have been nonstop.
Wow.
Because I just feel like we're not gonna get this time back, and I just want to get as much done as I can.
Absolutely.
That's good. That's good.
Absolutely.
No, she has working on those stairs. I just needed some knee pads.
Yeah, so Sharetta did my DIY wallpaper and my stairs. Just kind of spruced them up, and hers looked gorgeous. And the wallpaper, you just get off Amazon. You can search peel and stick wallpaper, and you can get maybe 1 or 2 rolls. You just need to know how many stairs you have, and just always get an extra roll just in case. But my stairs I have about 15 stairs. It took about 1 roll of wallpaper. And it transformed our whole stairwell.
Made it look
peel and stick wallpaper.
Peel and stick wallpaper. And it's renter friendly too. So if you have an apartment, you can put it up, and then when you move, just take it down. It comes off like a big old sticker. So renters, you can do it too.
You just need some knee pads, Ebony.
You do. It's a lot of bending if you're doing stairs.
So do you and Zoe, do you all fight over who's gonna do the DIY in the house?
No, he usually lets me do it. He comes in later. He's like, you need help, and then I'll, if I need help, I'll bring him in. But most of the time it's me initiating. He says I do too much, but it's okay.
Now I like the puzzle. Was it a crossword? Crossword puzzle with the names and stuff. That was cool. Yeah, I saw that. I saw Sharetta's. That was really, really nice.
Yeah, we just I have some more in our office here, but we just did some more for another customer. And people have been like really going wild with it. People have been requesting like different colors and stuff.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
So Shani, the table that you just showed us looks like it's pretty manageable for us to do. But like if somebody's intimidated, I'm not talking about me, but I'm just saying, to get started, what's some like super beginner like DIY projects they can do to get started?
To get started, I would start off with something maybe a little bit smaller than this table. And then, okay, of course, maybe not the tape. This is kind of a little bit more advanced. And I would maybe start off with the chalk paint because you don't need to do anything else. All you need to do is paint it on there. And I would start with that. Just get you some chalk paint, get a piece of your furniture, and then just go to work.
Just gotta do it. All right.
Mm-hmm. The thing is, you just gotta do it.
You just gotta do it.
I'm scared to do that, but you just have to start.
So furniture is the easy thing to do.
Yes, furniture is so easy to do.
I like that chair too. That looks like it was easy. I mean, if you can maneuver a staple gun.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. As long as you keep your fingers out the way, you'll be okay.
Yeah, keep your fingers and your toes and everybody else out the way.
So.
Yeah.
And then even changing the color.
You say what?
Even changing the color on it, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I felt like it definitely needed that. But just a light, even if you don't have a sander, you can just get a sheet of sandpaper and just sand it down.
Yeah, you can't be distracted with that staple gun. You know, you got it in your hand and one of the boys say something, you be like, what? And you release it, it's like, ooh, staples everywhere. So yeah.
A weapon. That's a weapon.
That's a weapon. So the Bible says no weapon formed, that is a weapon right there. And if it hits its target, it's gonna prosper.
What's that? What movie was that when the Equalizer when he had to stay?
Oh yeah.
That was lethal weapon too. Yep.
Lethal weapon. Now, I think
like what is going on?
we watched because we're in the process of doing the whole adoption. So we watched the movie. I can't even remember the name of it, but Instant Family. Yes. Instant Family. And the boy, I think he had a staple gun in his hand. He was real clumsy, and so that made when I saw that staple gun, I was like, oh my God, it was a nail gun, but it's still a gun. Jaden is listening to my conversation. He's correcting me, but it was a nail gun. That's what I get for being in the community with all of them. I should have been scared by myself, but it was the same kind of thing. When you pulled that out, I was like, oh my goodness, I remember him sticking this nail gun in his foot. So you gotta be, you can't be distracted when you're dealing with these tools and stuff.
Lord, have mercy.
And then I think they have the cute girl kits, tool kits, like on Amazon, the pink drills and the whole thing like that, you know, with the hammer and nails and stuff like that. So I agree with you. You should have your own toolkit too.
Happy Mother's Day.
I would like it. Because I'm the one in the house that like puts stuff together. Like Carlton be like,
yeah.
He's like, I'll pay somebody, but I'm like, pay me, I got it.
Right. give me the coins, I got it. Wow.
Yeah.
So anything you want to leave with us, Shani, for this whole DIY piece?
I would just say your house does not have to be expensive to be nice. It is what I would leave you with. Shop in unexpected places. Take hand-me-downs if people are giving you stuff. You can transform it into whatever you want it to be.
That's awesome.
Some people don't like hand-me-downs. You know, they're too proud to take hand-me-downs. But like you said, you take a hand-me-down and make it yours. Nobody would ever know that you paid, or somebody gave it to you, or you paid $5 for it. It looked like you paid $30, $40, $100 for it.
Right, because if you come in my house, you would not be able to tell what was thrifted and what was not, unless you watch my videos.
That's good. That is, listen, Elder Yvonne is on here. She said she don't want no tools. It's not for everybody.
It's not
for everybody. I think it's more so for the younger, maybe the younger generation. I don't know. Maybe some of the older ones too, but you know, so your stuff is up here, Dream Inspire Create LLC. So we have your information. So this is how you can get in touch with her, her and her husband, their company, which is awesome. So I want you all to share, you know, not share, but just let us know on here if you liked what you saw, if you're gonna take, you know, what you learned and use it, which I think this is some good things. We have a variety of women, you know, that follow us, or just women in the world that do different things. Some people like the DIY stuff. Some people will just go to your business and pay you to do it.
Right.
Either way it go, you know, we get it done, you know? So I think we just have something for everybody. You know, we're not just focused on one type of woman we're focused on the woman as a whole. And so, like you said, some women, you know, you don't want to wait for your husband to screw in the light bulb or to do this. I got it myself.
Right.
And sometimes, you know, in all actuality, I tell the women just to wait on it. I tell them to, you know, let your husband, you know, you ain't gonna go blind with that light bulb, you know, not working or whatever. Let him step up and be the man and do it. But everybody's different. Mm-hmm. So you change the light bulb yourself. I might just, you know, let all of them go out before they change, whether he go do it himself or pay somebody to do it, you know, but I can do it. I can get up on the ladder and change the light bulb, but just me, I choose not to.
So you just in the dark, Pastor London?
I'm just in the dark, not fully in the dark, you know, one light might be out, you know, I just wait, you know, and then when he starts stumbling in the dark, he'll get up and change it. So
that's it right there.
I think for, especially during this time, God is bringing out different creative, because like I said, I always used to say, you know, I'm not the creative type, but because we were created from the Creator, there's a piece of creativity in all of us. So your creativity might not be my creativity. So we have to, as ladies, we have to embrace it, that the Creator, God, you know, he made us, and everything that he is, he's put in us. So I think that's a good piece for people that might not say, hey, DIY is not my thing. Maybe try your hand at it. You know, you might like it. Like you say, it's a stress reliever for you. I don't like that these people in my house are walking behind my live video. I am live to the world and they're just walking back and forth. There's one more that I think might try it before I was out. He's still in place right now. But, you know, the creativity of God is just so amazing. So I think, ladies, if you're still, you know, watching, take some of this. If DIY, if you wanted to try your hand at it, or if you didn't want to try your hand at it, it's so many things we can do during this time because we're quarantined in the house. And right now we're still quarantined for 30 more days unless this lawsuit goes through or whatever they're doing with this. We still quarantined for 30 days. So if you want to try your hand at DIY, nobody will know if you messed up.
Right.
I won't know until you say something. But get this, if you find that during this time, this is something that God has birthed in you, you can make some money. You can make some money and you can furnish your house for, you know, cheap, you know, and you can say, hey, this is my thing. Hold on a second. Excuse me. I can't hear you, too loud. He on another call. Next week, it's going to be, I'm just, he on a wise man call and we on a winning women call. We can't meet in the same place. He got to, Lord help us. But and my thoughts, I'm trying to stay focused in one vein. But yeah, ladies, what I'm trying to say is, if this is something that you want to try your hand at, try your hand at it. And like Kay said, if this is something for me, I found that table brought me back to a place, and I can see. When you put that tape, the painter's tape, I can see what I used to do. And I don't know if you showing that table, you know, was bringing something back up in me. But hey, go to something, you know, that's your happy place. And DIY might be your happy place, ladies. Organizing your closet. If it ain't your happy place, it still needs to be done.
Yeah.
It still needs to be done. So Sharetta, do you want to leave us with some last words about our closet, or just, because I know some ladies came on and then they came off. So maybe just kind of recap the main things that you talked about, just so they can get the gist of it.
So one of the things I really believe is, if you take everything out of your closet, everything, ladies, don't leave nothing in your closet, pull it all out, look at it, decide what you're going to do with it, whether you're going to donate it, whether you're going to sell it, whether you're going to repair it, or whether you are going to, what was my other thing? Keep it. So those are the 4 things. If you're going to donate it, sell it, repair it, or keep it. And if you donate it, find a place, like they said, shelters, other places, thread up. You know, they just send you a box and you pack that box up and you send it on. If you want to sell it, Poshmark is really cool. You can make your little coin, repair it. Don't keep it more than 30 days. If you ain't repaired it in 30 days, get rid of it, girl. And the stuff that you keep, put it back in your closet, organize it by shirts, skirts, pants, and so on, and color coded. And then don't forget to get you some nice little hangers, non-slip hangers, and it makes things less bulky as well too. And the only thing is to just go ahead on and do it. One tip I say, start early, and you won't feel like you've been doing this for days. You start early, make it a day project, put it all on your bed, because you're gonna want to get in the bed when you all done with it. That's all I got.
That is awesome. So ladies, I want you to, again, give some hearts, give some claps for Shani and Sharetta. We have had an amazing time tonight. And I also want you to drop in the comments, maybe some things that you want to chat about. Because we're quarantined for a little while now, and we want to make sure that we're, feeding you. What do you want to, chat about? So drop in the comments some things that you want to chat about. And get this, we're gonna be, maybe within the next couple of days, we'll be releasing our next slew of live Fridays for you, just so you can know what's going on, and we can possibly add in some things that you want to hear about. So make sure that you're following us on Facebook. That's Winning Women with London Royal. Follow us on Facebook. Lord help me, Jesus. Can y'all hear it? Yes. Everybody can hear it. You should have went upstairs. Next week I'll be in a different spot. But listen, if you have enjoyed it, again, drop in the comments. And as during this pandemic, we always talk about, this is not a time to stop your giving. Just as if we had a regular Winning Women, event, just give. We have 5, or actually we have several ways to give now. So we have it on the screen now. Just give and go to our mobile app, LifelineChicago.com, our text to give, our Cash App. You can even mail it in, and make sure you put it to Winning Women, and we will get that so we can continue to plan events, because we're not going to be in this quarantine as long as we think, and we're going to come back together. And when we come back together, we have some amazing. There's number 3. I was wondering when it was going to happen. We have some wonderful things planned for you down the line. So, but make sure you're giving, you're at least tuning in to Lifeline Church. We are continuing to press forward, even if we're online. We have so many things. We have our Sunday services. We have our this week we had Tuesday with the Proctors. We had Thursday with the Floyds, which was awesome. And then we had the Covenant guys on Wednesday, and they allowed me. He's gonna do twice. He doing too much. They allowed me to come, and share with them on Wednesday, which I was so privileged about. But we have a lot of things. We're keeping you in the know. We're keeping you fed, even if it's virtually. So make sure you check out Winning Women Facebook page. You check out Lifeline Main Campus Facebook page, and stay tuned. Stay tuned to what we have planned for you. So we love you, ladies. And we will see you virtually on next week. But make sure, again, drop in the comments, things that you would like to chat about. And then also let us know if you like that virtual clothes swap or closet swap, swapping your shoes and your clothes. I think that would be a cool thing. We would have to figure out the logistics of it, but I think that would be a cool thing.
That's a good
drop
idea.
in there. Let us know if you like that. And also, last week, Zeta mentioned that she would come on and show us some cooking things. Did you all get her recipes that we put up? Those recipes were awesome. I know some people asked on there, it was like, we tired of eating the same foods. Can you give us some recipes? So we gave you 2 recipes, and she shared 1 full recipe last week. So ladies, if you weren't here the last 2 weeks, go back, share the videos, watch the videos, and be blessed. So we will see you virtually next week, ladies. Bye. And thank you to our LC Media team, Jason Royal, my brother-in-law. Thank you so much for being on here with us, keeping us, together, and Sam for heading it all up. Sam Brown with New Media Outreach. So listen, ladies, see y'all later. I know we ain't got nowhere to go, but we didn't want to keep y'all long. But See y'all later. Bye.
Bye.
I sound like Whitney and Bobby. I love you, Bobby.